Hey, welcome back to DieCash Cars. So we are going to be taking it virtual once again. I'm going to review the latest Hot Wheels NFT drop, the Fast and Furious exclusive set that just dropped yesterday, May 22nd. I'm going to go through, open up some packs for you guys, and talk about my plan moving forward. And we'll see if I was able to pull the elusive Honda S2000, Suki's S2000 from Too Fast, Too Furious. That's limited out of 2,500 out of the set, so stay tuned. So about an hour before go time, and I'm just going through and checking out the information on the Fast and Furious exclusive NFT set. So there it is in all of its glory. I think it's a 3D rendering, but that's the S2000 everybody's going to be chasing. And just taking a look at some of the spoilers on what's in the set. You got a Camaro, you got the Charger as a rare. And again, same format as all the previous NFT series. I mean, you got commons, uncommons, rares, the super rare being the S2000. The one interesting thing about this exclusive set is that the number of cards is actually pretty limited. So the full set is only out of 19 cars. And the rule this time to get the tangible, redeemable car is that you have to collect all 19 cars out of the set in order to get the token to get the redeemable car. And you have to do all of this within the virtual marketplace, buying, selling cars to get the full set of 19 by September of this year in order to cash out that physical car. So just give you guys a quick recap of my account. So right now I have 1.5 flows sitting in my account balance, and that's just from selling some of the extras that I had from Series 5 when I bought that one pack and was able to get that McLaren F1 redeemable, which is going to stay put. I definitely want to keep that for the long term. One car I do have for sale right now is this Honda Civic Custom. As you can see, I actually purchased this for about one flow a couple of weeks ago, and right now the market is going at about 5 to 6 flows. So I'm hoping I can sell this prior to the Fast and Furious drop, so I can use some of those funds to buy extra cars that I may need to fill in some spots in order to get all 19. So if you were looking to grab some of these NFT packs, hopefully you were able to get some because they sold out fast and furious. 10 minutes is all it took for these things to sell out on the RLC website. And I was lucky enough to get the 5 that I wanted. So getting into it, pack 1. Let's see what I get, guys. And a good indication that your packs are about ready to open. You got the Bone Shaker doing its little burnout. Got all the NFTs spewing out there. Right off the bat, you got the Plymouth GTX, a couple of Monte Carlos, a rare, that's pretty good, the custom Corvette, Letty's car, and a couple of Ice Chargers. On to pack 2, and the pressure is on. You got to get that Honda S2000 super rare. You got the burnout, Bone Shaker, going at it again. And hey, another rare. That's one that I'll need out of the full set of 19. The Porsche 911, a Chevelle SS, an Ice Charger again. I got an Acura NSX, something new that I didn't get out of pack 1. So, well, not the S2K, but on to pack 3. This burnout action starts to get a little bit redundant, but on to the pack opening, and you got the Dodge Charger RT. That's 3 rares that I need out of the set. Another Chevelle SS, a couple of Plymouth GTXs, so not terrible. 3 packs in, I got 3 rares, the only 3 rares out of the set. And here we go, pack number 4, and again we got the Bone Shaker doing the burnout. Hopefully in time we'll get some new animations from NFT, but nonetheless, pack opening, 69 Camaro, haven't gotten that yet. Did get another custom Corvette, so that is a double for rares. It definitely loves me because I know I got 2 of those things. And the final pack, pack number 5. And the Bone Shaker burnout one more time. Come on, let's get some luck going here. Got a Plymouth GTX. Got another custom Corvette. That's 3 rare custom Corvettes. So can't complain. I mean, I can definitely put it up on the marketplace, recoup some value, and Yep, no S2K, so I will definitely need to get one of those. I didn't even get the common S2K. The other 3 cars that I'll need is the common 69 Camaro, I'll need the Corvette Grand Sport, an uncommon, and also the uncommon Monte Carlo. And you guys can see I'm just scrolling through my library here. You can see all the cars that I got. Quite a few doubles, but hopefully I'll work some magic on the marketplace and get the S2K. And speaking of Suki's S2K, immediately after the market opened, as you can imagine, the Honda S2000 Super Rares are listed for a staggering amount, 500 flow, and there's one off at about 7,000 flow, which is just astronomical. Alright, so towards the evening of the day, I was able to list up my extras onto the Hot Wheels NFT virtual marketplace, and if you need tips on how to do that, check out my other Hot Wheels NFT guide video that I made a couple weeks ago. But was able to clean it up, sell off all my doubles, get some extra flow. 21 right now currently is my balance, and now I have 18 cars out of the Fast and Furious set. Just need that stinking S2K. And speaking of S2K, those have definitely dropped in value within 24 hours. They're all sitting in that 200 to 220 flow range, which is a lot more reasonable, and now it definitely feels more in my grasp to completing the full set of 19 and getting that tangible Honda S2000 in real life come September. And just to put things into perspective as far as how much these NFTs are valued at, 220 flow is about $160, $170 USD. And if you want to add flow into your account, you have to go through and create a Coinbase account. And there's plenty of YouTube videos and tutorials on how to do that. I'm not going to share that on this video, but I did that. And guys, I feel like at this point, I have no other option. I'm too deep. I have to put in real money externally into my Coinbase account in order to pick up one of these super rare Honda S2000s to complete my 19 set. So a little calculation for you guys. If I want to pick up the super rare Honda S2000 at 220 flow, and I already have 20 flow roughly within my account, I just need to make up the remainder of 200 flow, which based on Coinbase, the exchange rate on that to USD would be about $150, which isn't terrible. You tack that on to the $100 that I spent on the 5 NFT packs to begin with, and that's a grand total of $250 in order to get all 19 cars from the Fast and Furious NFT set so that I can get the tangible Honda S2000. And the question you guys are wondering is it worth it? Do I feel the value of the tangible Honda S2000 was worth all of this runaround, buying packs, opening them, selling them on the virtual marketplace, and then having to put additional money through Coinbase, which you do have to make a separate account for just to get the tangible NFT? It depends. It really depends, guys. If you honestly wanted to just take the easy approach, just wait till September when they start getting into collectors' hands and you can just buy it straight up. I'm sure the value will be right around that $300 price point, similar to what I'm paying right now. So $250 to $300 is kind of where I would value this car. And the reason being is that if you compare it to the NFT H's that are out there from series 1 through 5, they're all hovering around that $250 to $400 price point depending on the make and the model. And those cars, you got to remember too that once you pull them out of pack, you got them. As long as they were in your account to a certain point, you would get the token from Hot Wheels and through the NFT process, and then you could redeem the car. But this Fast and Furious NFT was a little different in the fact that you had to actually complete the whole entire set in order to get the token, or at least that's what they're telling us right now. And that actually reminds me a lot more of the bonus 83 Silverado, in which case you had to complete one of the previous series in its entirety in order to get a chance to get that car. I know that 83 Silverado, the purple one that's kind of circulating all over social media right now, that one right now is selling on the secondary market for anywhere from $1,000, and I've seen it go all the way up to $1,400. There are current listings right now on eBay that are well over $2,000. So I'm not saying this Suki's S2000 redeemable is going to reach those ranks, but I think just the fact that you had to go through a lot more hoops in order to get it, I feel like the value will be there. A base floor of $300 and potential to go to $400 and maybe even $450. At least that's my gut check based on how NFTs are valued right now. I mean, even the NFT S2000 that came out in Series 2, the blue one that looks really nice with 10-spoke row riders, that is still sitting in that $400 price point right now. So again, not saying that's a direct comparison to this Fast and Furious S2000, but again, the same exact cast, different livery, and a different method of getting it through the NFT process. But my guess is that that Spectre Flame pink S2000 is gonna look pretty good. It's gonna be pretty enticing, and it's gonna definitely have value among the collectors. And again, it further supports the idea that even though all in all I'm paying about $250 for the S2000, I think it's justified based on the market today for comparables that it will be a $300+ car. So I'm happy, and at the very least, guys, I got to go through this whole process to showcase it to you guys so that you get a better understanding of the NFT process, and that yes, it is a gamble, and yes, sometimes you do have to backtrack, but you can definitely work to where you want to get the cars to add to your collection ultimately. But there is definitely still a lot of unknowns when it comes to Hot Wheels NFT. And I am still personally trying to understand how the secondary market works, whether that's within the virtual marketplace and also externally with the tangible cars. And you never know what collectors are in the NFT game for. Are they there strictly just to complete sets? Do they like the NFTs themselves? Are they looking just for the super rares and the quick tangibles and redeemables? Are they looking to just buy tokens? I mean, you never know. You never know what folks are doing. So the market is still very, very choppy, and we don't know what the values of these cars are going to be today and where they're going to be tomorrow. So let me know what you think about Hot Wheels NFT and specifically this Fast and Furious exclusive drop that took place earlier this week. Let me know down in the comments below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time on DieCash Cars.